Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Rslash Tales from Retail. In today's episode, they were going to charge £400? Diet Coke ladies. Glory to our Statska. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. They were going to charge £400? Sorry for formatting on mobile. So me will be me. Customer will be cust. I work in retail in a UK electronics retailer, and this tale takes place today and yesterday. So a customer comes up to me looking for a new laptop. I show him around a few of the laptops, and he states he needs something portable but powerful. Of course, these two things usually mean a 13-inch laptop with an i5 or i7. Me. So what do you need it for? Cust, well, the laptop has to be powerful, but I need it to be lightweight as I'm an international student. Me, right, okay, well, here's a few laptops we have that fit this description. Note about these laptops, they're usually around £600 to £1,000 depending on brand and specifications. Now I notice the customer is carrying a laptop in a carrier bag and ask him about that one, just being a bit nosy, but also making conversation as I show him around the laptops. Me, so what's wrong with that laptop? Cust, oh, the battery has blown up and doesn't power on anymore. Me, right, okay, can I have a look? So he takes it out of the bag, and I notice it's a MacBook Air. Being the store's Apple person, I ask if I can have a look. Now I notice that it has another computer shop sticker on the top of it, so I ask about that. Me, I see you've taken it to the other computer store, part of an Apple-style chain with a shop literally down the road that people mistake for an actual Apple store. Down the road, what did they say is wrong with it? Cust, they didn't open it up, but they said it would be £400 for the problem. I told them I thought it was. Me, internally, they've quoted this and haven't even had a look at it. No surprises there. So I took the Mac from the customer and walked him down to the Apple counter of our small store. I plug it into our Mac charger and notice it's lighting up green, but not switching to amber, which it would do. So just out of habit I perform an SMC reset, basically a hard reset to tell the Mac to get it together, on the MacBook, and it turns on. Cust, oh my gosh, you've got it working. Me, yeah, I just want to run some diagnostics to make sure this isn't a fluke. I got the customer to change the language from his native to English and got to diagnostics. The tests came back fine and the battery reported fine. Me, it's in good working order with no problems, it just needed this reset, and now it's fine. However, your charger is toast, so you'll need a new one of those. Cust, that's amazing, thank you so much. My dissertation was on there, and I would have to start it again. Now I've just completed my dissertation, so completely understand the situation and the stresses of university life. Cust, how much will it be for the fix? Me, nothing, it was a fast 2-minute fix, no need to worry. To this the customer becomes all thankful and happy and tells me he wants to pay for dinner, and I insist it's okay, and just part of my job. So he's on his way with his Mac in working order and a warning not to use the charger, and use an extra form of storage to back up his work. Today he came back in to purchase the new charger, and was looking specifically for me in the store. He had gone out and bought me a cake and macarons from a high-end cake shop. At first I said I couldn't accept, was thinking of work and the cake obviously costing a lot of money, but after much insistence I did accept, and the customer left happy, and I left work later in the evening with a cake in town and a smile on my face. Not all customers are difficult, and it left me with so much joy at the end of the workday. I guess you could say that the fix was a piece of cake. I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out. Get back here and take your upvote. Badum TSSSS. Dude, you saved his dissertation, I would have bought you cake too. It may have been simple to you, but it wasn't, probably a lifeline to that customer. Good work, enjoy the cake. If I had lost my dissertation past the halfway point, I think I would have just broken. Just full on mental break. This was worth way more than a cake to that person. Side note, I thought your username said Namerbeers, and I was about to say that sounds ominous/really sad. I was fully expecting you to get screwed over, somehow very pleased with the ending. Good job. Razor inside the cake, rip and peace op. That's grateful. Cake and cookies? That's nothing. You just saved him purchasing a new computer. You do good work, smiley face. And rewriting his dissertation. Amazing customer service from op, smiley face. Wish this could be practiced more in all business. I was expecting him to end up using the bad charger and coming back to complain. This was such a great twist though. Haha. Yes, developing customer relationships is really important. I used to work for Paperclip Office Supply with their Green Bench crew. I would do quick 2-minute things, and then get yelled at for not charging the customer for it because we can sell more things to them. Disgusting. Also, when I was working at my drugstore job, I was so popular, I got not 1, but 3 cakes from customers and a tray of cupcakes from my boss for my birthday. It was bonkers. And delicious. Ah, that was sweet. Needing a reset is annoying when you don't know that is something that can be done. A few months ago I came back to my work laptop after a weekend away from it, and the keyboard didn't work at all. I had no idea what to do and did everything I could think of, including wiping it back to factory settings, until I finally found something online that said there should be a pinhole on the bottom that I could stick an unbent paperclip into to reset it. Did that and it worked. I was so relieved. Diet Coke ladies. Worked at a fast food chain when I was in high school. Many stories to be had about the work, but the only one really worth mentioning is a happy one. One of our recurring customers was the Diet Coke ladies. Every afternoon, they would come through the drive-thru and order 2 medium Diet Cokes. It was 2 older ladies with their dogs in the back of their little RAV4. Always nice, always wanting only 2 medium Diet Cokes. Occasionally, if things were super slow, we'd have a little chat as they paid, only a minute or 2, and they would drive up to the second window for their drinks. Everyone in the store knew them, and you just had to shout Diet Coke ladies are here, and the person up front would get the drinks ready. As I was getting ready to go to college in a couple weeks, I happened to mention it to them. They were glad for me and wished me well. 2 days later, they came through the drive-thru per usual, but when they paid, they also handed me a little box, wrapped with a little silk ribbon. Inside was a silver pen, and engraved on the side was 2 medium Diet Cokes. They told me they wanted me to pass my first test with it. Please tell me you still have that pen? I kept it for many years, and I passed my first test, and many others, with it. Unfortunately, over the next 20 years, it got lost in one of my many moves. As a pen person, I'm curious to know, do you know what pen it was? Oh, I love it. I always think of this elderly couple I served all summer when I worked at a 24-hour breakfast joint. My last shift serving them, they put a $10 bill in my hand and said, "Good luck at school." I was going into my last year of college. I'm glad you passed your first test with it. I'm from Hong Kong. I have experienced a mix of Chinese and Western cultures all these years, but it surprises me quite a bit that it would be okay to give cash as gifts to complete strangers. And Westerners find us weird to give a new couple cash at their wedding banquet. Till. I have a similar fast food story. Mine is about an elderly couple who would come in every day and buy 2 apple pies and 2 senior coffees. When I saw them coming, I would rush to get their order on a tray and then run to get the door for them. After several months, they stopped coming. I think it might have been close to a year, but after some time, the husband came into the store by himself and told me his wife had passed away. I gave him a hug with his apple pie and coffee. Oh, that is amazing. I love those rare, truly wonderful customers. At first glance, I thought this was going to be a story about a group of ladies wanting Diet Coke when you had none or something like that. I don't personally work in fast food or any other job, but it's nice to see things like this. This is the kind of old lady I hope to be someday. Start now. Smiley face. I expected this to be about some really obnoxious customers, like a whole gaggle of them demanding Diet Coke, and was pleasantly surprised. Thanks for sharing, OP. Man, I don't why, but this story hit me right in the feels. Such sweet customers. They really were. We were all a bunch of teenagers, but whenever they came through, a few of us would gather at the window to say hello and share a quick word, and how do you do? They were always just nice, pleasant, and could easily brighten your day if you were having a bad one. Just a couple of good souls. You're a better person than I. I would have been like, how TF am I supposed to take a scantron with a pen? Write with it on the test booklet ___/. Scantrons work with pen. At least they did in 98-02. Oh. I had a similar regular customer when I worked at a fast food joint in high school. We would chat while I made her order. One day she mentioned to me that she loves the strawberry smoothies we make, but she likes mine the best. I filled them to the brim. Sit on it, International Corporation. So after that I started giving her 2 scoops of strawberry instead of 1, and she then only ever came and got a smoothie when she saw me. All we had to do was make eye contact, and I knew what she wanted. She would also ask for me when I was off. It was always a pleasure to see her and chat with her. Glory to our Statska. A lady came into my work to sell something using her passport as ID. Something didn't look right. I stared at it a bit before noticing that the expiration date was in a slightly different font than the other dates on the passport. I held it up to the light and saw a rectangular outline around the date. I ran my thumbnail over it, and the edges of a sticker came up off the passport. Underneath the sticker the date had been scratched out. I pulled the sticker the rest of the way off before handing her passport back and explaining that we couldn't accept altered/damaged/expired ID. I guess all that time playing papers, please finally paid off. The only thing more satisfying would be having one of those giant red stamps for it. Entry denied. Mexico is not real country, come back again. Passport not required for our Statska. Our Statska best country. Oh, Georgie. Oh man, you funny guy. I work at a bank now. It feels like papers please all the time. I found a phony check the other day. Unfortunately, they haven't given me the key to the gun cabinet yet. Slips note. Someone will stop by tomorrow to remedy this situation. Look for the man with the red scarf and tan hat. Await further instruction. I was a teller a year ago, and we had this training that was basically a sh*tire version of papers please. You'd have to find things like the incorrect check date, a mismatched signature, expired identification, etc., and in the very rare cases there would be nothing wrong. It was something fun to do on a job with a sh*t internet policy in the middle of nowhere. Good work, comrade. Your family will be upgraded to a Class 7 dwelling. That's dangerous. The neighbors might report the sudden wealth. Glory to our Statska. Should have detained her. Would have made some extra cash. I'm pretty sure detaining 3 people takes more time than processing 1 person for the same amount of money. Then again, I never got too far into the game, so I don't know how much loaner the process gets. And had some fun, depending on the size of your scruples, winky face. You know, like passport, I understand. I come back with better one. Georgie Kosteva. Sorry, Georgie. Congratulations. Glory to our Statska. Lost it when I saw hang on wall. I feel like I'm missing out. What is paper please? You are missing out. Is legit. Just printed this morning myself. Of course it's real, it's pre-approved. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.